Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. I am Van, and we are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for clicking play. Hopefully, you click the like button as well. Whether or not you share this video or not. I just appreciate you clicking like and being here with me today. So, thank you so much for that. Feel free to comment and engage respectfully inside of the comment section. And also, I want to say to everyone, if you're looking to grow on YouTube, I want y'all to reach out to me with the word coach. Here's my information right here. Let me put this up here. I want y'all to reach out to me with the word coach because we are helping people grow their YouTube channels on a day-to-day basis. I did not know that it would be this successful. And what's successful? Successful is that people are actually able to grow their YouTube channels simply by using the information that I give them. That's it. That's it. I'm not an expert and I'm not a guru. I just love doing this and I love helping other people do it as well. So please let me know who you are, where you're from, all those things inside of the comments before we get started. All right, what's going on, Tyler Watson? Hey, thank you so much for pulling up. Warfighter 247. What's going on? You only live once. What's up, everyone? Yes, you only live once and you only die once. So be careful with how you live, because once that other side happens, yeah, there's no coming back from that. Ragnar Crumpets, what's going on? QWERTY, what's going on? Shout out to California. Fadada Udada. Oh my gracious. Jared Dupree, what's going on, brother? I'm a gun collector since I was a teenager. All right. All right. So you're an expert in this topic. Y'all need to see what we're about to talk about. If you're a gun owner or you're a supporter of Second Amendment, and I don't know why that runs liberals so crazy talking about the Second Amendment. They're gun nuts and they love their guns, and they say that to people as if that's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to want to protect you and your family and be prepared just in case of anything. And it's not a bad thing to make sure that you're more dependent on yourself and your own abilities than you are the government and the police force. You want to make sure that you and your family are fine. So all of that, guns are bad. We take all of the guns. If you're going to do that, take all of the guns from the bad people first. And once we can confirm that all the bad people no longer have guns, then come to me with that. But other than that, if the bad people still got guns, then the good people should have more, in my opinion. What's going on, Ed Hyde? Shout out to Dubai, Poppy Plex, Richard Fox, Data Zord, Data Zord. What's up, Data Zord? Shout out to Data Zord, man. Much love to you, brother. And Shoemake, Derek Jablonski. What's going on? Shout out to Indiana, Pennsylvania, Syracuse, New York. Warfighter 247. Guns protect all other rights. Absolutely, absolutely. How high from Democrats cheating Colorado. LMAO keyboard spam name FT. Okay, all right. So that's keyboard spam. Okay. All right. Shout out to Oklahoma. Over 100 people in here. Please hit the like button. Thank you so much, Poppyplex, for reminding them. Angel, shout out to Angel. Much love to Angel, man. Shout out to Angel. That's the listen. Whenever y'all see Angel in the building, please do me a favor and speak to her. She is an amazing young lady with a dope heart. With a dope heart. Remember, guys, if you're trying to grow on YouTube, please do me a favor and reach out to me with the word coach. Okay. All right, that's the information below. We're about to get started. Let's go ahead and get to it. I'm not going to waste any more time because I got my coaching session that happens at 11:30. So let's go ahead and get it popping. All right, so there's this phenomenal professor from Penn State, and I absolutely love what he represents. Is his politics the same as mine? Probably not. I don't care about that. But what he's doing is opening conversation in his classroom for uncomfortable situations that even adults, most of their parents, can't even have without getting overly emotional. So what he's doing is he's involving these youngins in these conversations and getting them, and he's not even trying to feed them a certain side. I guess subconsciously he might be based off of his own stances, but what he likes to do is have students communicate with students, and he is in the middle, you know what I mean? And he introduced these topics right off the top, and it's absolutely phenomenal. You're about to see for yourself. Please do me a favor. The only price of admission for this live stream is to simply hit the like button. That's it. That's it. Simply hit the like button. Also, for anybody that's trying to grow on YouTube, reach out to me, all right? You can call me the YouTube coach now. I ain't no YouTube expert, no guru. I'm just the coach, okay? And we are finding some success, a lot of success. Everybody that work with me are finding some success. And so let's go and get to it. Let me pull this bad boy up. Boom, pat out. Put this up here. Hold on, let me put this over here. All right, bow, bow. There we go. Let's get to it. Feel free to comment all you want. Let's have some fun.
Oh, let's do our first case study. Let's just kind of show you what we're going to do. So I need 2 international students who are born outside the U.S., who live outside the U.S. They're just here, born and live outside the U.S. Dude, we'll go with you. And wait, where are you from, bro? Australia? Oh, dude, perfect. Where are you from? Where?
Colombia.
Colombia. Oh, okay, Colombia. Okay, can the 2 of you come down? You can actually, you're gonna go out here. Australia, mate. How'd I do? Okay. All right. Hey, so listen. By the way, I'm a sociologist. I thrive on awkward. Nothing's awkward for me ever. Hang on. You're gonna go out here, and just hold tight. And I'll bring you back in a hot second. Wait, though. Hey, Joy and Nish, can you make sure that door's closed so they can't hear? Okay, so here's what I need. I need someone who's really into guns. Like an American who's really into guns, man. Maybe two people like you. Like, are you an NRA person? Seriously? You have an NRA sticker? Okay, you're good. All right. Wait, hang on. Let me see that. Dude, not only that. Oh, shit. Look at this. Here, can you get that? Put that on the screen. You got Trump.
Hey, that's so dope. Shout out to this young lady, but because you should not be afraid to support the person that you want to support. This guy said, I need somebody who's really into guns. Give me 2 people. Are you packing right now? Are you packing? Like, you can tell that he's just super excited, this excited liberal professor that just want to get his students involved. That's probably how I would be if I was a professor, man. Shout out to him, and much love to this young lady for having her NRA sticker on her laptop. Shout out to this young lady for having her Trump sticker on her laptop, not caring about what people say. Much love to you. Let's get to it.
Yeah, this is, dude, oh my God. Wait, hang on, turn around. Show her shirt also. Shit. Okay, so, all right, come on in front. Right.
Hey, shout out to her t-shirt, man. Did y'all see that? Hold on one second. Let me rewind this. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Y'all see that shirt? Socialism sucks.
So, all right, come on in the front. All right. Here, actually, you're going to stand over here for a second. So here's the deal. So what's your name?
Emily.
Talk right in front of me.
Emily.
Hey, and okay, so you are. Well, hang on a second. I'm not gonna. Where are you from, by the way?
York, Pennsylvania.
York?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a big gun culture down there. Okay.
Love it.
I'm gonna bring. How about if you sit up here,
Okay.
Emily? So, does anyone have a question for Emily? Besides why socialism sucks or whatever. Wait a second. That's all, dude, by the way, did you notice? So when you showed that, this is also important for the stream, by the way, people watching the stream. When you held up your computer with the Trump sticker and NRA sticker and so on, and then you have that, people clapped, right? And they clapped because Well, I'm not really sure. Well, I do kind of understand. Part of it is just because you're being honest, and it's exciting. It's cool to have people be honest, and like this stuff works when we have different perspectives and points of view in the class.
Yes.
So awesome, man. So Emily from York. All right. All right, team, come on. Jeff, I need 2 more mics, 2 more stick mics. Next class, we'll introduce you to. This is Jeff, by the way. Jeff actually really runs the show here, but I'll introduce you to Jeff in a hot second. Hey, the 2 of you are going to be, why don't you stand over here with me?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your name?
Carol.
Talk into the mic.
Carol.
Where are you from?
Colombia.
Here, you stand over here, bro, next to Carol. Okay. Where in Colombia?
Bogota, the capital.
Bogota? You live there now?
No, I moved here like 5 years ago, but I lived there my whole life.
Okay, and bro?
Naman from Sydney, Australia.
Sydney, Australia. Yeah. So what's your name again?
Naman. Naman.
Nama?
Naman.
Naman.
Yeah.
Okay, and Carol? Carolina?
No, just Carol.
Carol? Okay. Oh, come on, you're not really Colombian, are you? Okay, so listen, man. And this is here. So you're gonna talk. The 2 of you can stand right there.
Okay.
We're just gonna no, stand like right here. Yeah, when you come in front. So this is just a demonstration. So listen, Emily is into guns.
Okay.
Like really into guns. And your job is to discover, because I know in Colombia, like basically no one has guns. I mean, not in Bogota. Like it's impossible to get a gun in Colombia. And in Australia, it's very difficult. So I want you to learn some things about guns in the United States by asking her questions.
Okay.
Have you ever had a conversation in the United States with someone who's really, really, really into guns in America? Yeah? Wait, hang on a second. Is there anyone who is there anybody who hasn't ever had that conversation with anybody? Well, hang on, we're just going to stick with you. This is just a demonstration.
Okay.
So what are you, when you meet somebody like Emily here, who's a crazy gun-toting lunatic, right? No, hang on. That's what I call my brother in jest. That's why I said that, because he's watching the screen, and that's how we go with each other. When you got somebody like Emily, because I grew up with guns, by the way, just so you know, like really, I started shooting guns not much older than I was there. My dad was really into guns. I started shooting guns at a really, really young age. And when you have an opportunity to ask somebody who's really into guns some questions, like Americans, because the idea is Americans love our guns and we're always shooting everybody and stuff. What do you want to know? Here's your opportunity to ask somebody.
I don't have good accuracy. Okay. Should I still go shooting? I really want to try it.
Oh, definitely. There's a bunch of ranges that you can go to. I'm sure there's some in State College. I personally haven't gone shooting here, but there's people that can teach you. There's lessons. I personally would love to teach you if you want to learn.
And what kind of attracts you to the guns? Is it like the feeling of the power, or is it just the action, or is it what attracts you to guns? What do you like about
it depends on
guns?
what kind of gun you're talking about. If you're talking about a rifle, like an AK-47 or an AR-15, it's something that they're just fun to shoot. Like they're fun to go to the range and have a beer and go shoot some skeet. But if it's like a pistol that's more used for self-protection, I get to kind of practice in a situation where you'd need it.
Okay, let me coach you right here.
Right.
So, do you have a follow-up question?
What do you think about guns outside of the gun range?
I personally have a concealed carry permit. I don't carry on campus. I'm not carrying right now. But I think it's a necessity, honestly. We just saw the thing that just happened down in Texas. And if it wasn't for the armed security guard there was probably a lot more lives would have been lost than the 2 men that were.
Shout out to this young lady, man. I just want to say, whoever raised her, I want to give her dad a fist bump. I want to be like, hey, bruh, excellent job, man, because I would love for my daughters to feel that secure wherever they go as well. So shout out to you, man. Let's get to it. And I love, if I was a professor, this is the type of professor I will be. I will have everyone involved. I will be extremely objective, and I will be fair. To everyone's points of view. And I'm loving the fact that he brought on an American gun-toting American who loved her freedom and her rights, and brought on some other individuals who are internationals, international Americans, and also he's about to bring up some young black girls as well to have a conversation with her too. So shout out to her, man. She's representing for real. I saw somebody said that in the comment section. Also, if you're in the live stream, the only price of admission to watch this live stream is to simply hit the like button and to hang around and probably have some conversation, respectful conversation inside of the comments. Okay.
Do you have a question?
Yeah. I'm like not against guns, but like if everyone is allowed to have them, don't you think the shootings will go down in a way? Like if it's not that easy to get guns, wouldn't it be easier to control shootings or things like that? Seems like you just mentioned Texas.
Yeah, so one, it depends on what kind of guns you're talking about. You can't just go out and buy an AK-47. Like you just can't do it. You have to have a background check, and you have to have a permit for it. Concealed carry permits, it's a lot easier in Pennsylvania than other states to get it. So like I just lived in DC for a couple months, and there you have to take a class.
Shout out to DC. See, I'm from DC, guys. Shout out to DC. If you ever come to DC, let me know so we can have an old fashioned together. Have an old fashioned, probably some calamari. You know what I mean? Calamari and an old fashioned. Although I'm a month and I'm about 5 to 6 weeks without any alcohol whatsoever. I just felt like it. It's better for my stomach, and it's better for yours too. I'm 46 years old. Okay. 46 years old. So I probably drank a lot up to this point. So sometimes I have to go through points where I cleanse my body. All right. This is what I drink a lot of right now. a lot of water. Okay. It's better for your skin. It's better for your body. It's better for everything, man. It helps you look younger a little longer. And it helps you just all of your entire body just function properly. Okay. And I still like to work out. I'm a skinny guy. I can't gain a whole bunch of weights, a whole bunch of muscle either, but things are working. My guns are starting to come back. See that? You see the guns? Look at the guns. Oh, yeah. Look at them guns. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's get back to it.
And you have to be trained to do it. So it's all kind of really depending on where you think about it politically. I personally think that you should be able to carry as a self-protection thing. And that's not just from people either. I grew up on a farm where we had bears on our property that you can't really stop with.
You have bears on your property?
Yeah, you have bears on my property growing up.
Okay. Do you have another question?
I was gonna say, do you like shooting more rangers or animals?
I mean, I do hunt, but
What do you hunt for?
Hunt deer. I do more archery than rifle, actually.
You do archery too?
Yeah.
Could you? No kidding. Could you see that camera over there?
Yeah.
Could you hit that camera with a bow with an arrow?
Probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the center of the camera or just the camera itself?
Probably. It's a couple.
The center?
Probably, depending on what sights you have on the bow and what bow you have.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you have another question
She
for her?
bad.
So
she
me,
know what she doing.
being from Australia, we're not really used to seeing guns out in public. So when we went to Walmart, me and my friends were a bit like surprised just seeing it in a rack. And as we understand it, that it's just, you can't just buy it from the rack, but you need a permit and things like that. But don't you think the permit process is a bit liberal as well? Because if you have no prior offenses, I'm not too sure what the permit process is, but if you do not have a prior offense, do you think that is still too liberal to get a gun at the age of 18?
I don't. Just because if you put certain regulations on certain things, so there's a thing called the red flag laws that people that some Texas politicians like Dan Crenshaw are really going for, and it's a good in a sense that a red flag law means that you can't own a gun if like a psychiatrist or something says that you are not mentally fit for it, right?
Just flag you.
But that can be abused. So I can say that I feel uncomfortable him having a gun around me because he smokes pot, and
No, I smoked
because
pot.
he smoked pot. Sorry, I assumed. Smoked pot. And
Hey, well, check this out. Ain't nothing wrong with smoking a little bit of weed, okay? Just gonna let you know that right now. Now, you don't want to be inebriated while operating anything that can potentially hurt yourself or anyone else. But ain't nothing wrong with smoking a little bit of weed. Don't try to weed shame him. You're not gonna weed shame me.
And I don't think he's mentally sound for that. So it can, and when he really could be, because it was a thing that he did in the past. You know what I mean? So it's something that could be abused. That.
Okay, so here's a question that y'all missed. That I will say, when she started talking, she said, "Well, it's not like, sometimes it's different. Every gun's different. Sometimes it's not like, you go drink a beer and then you go shoot your AK-47. So like, do you drink beer and shoot an AK-47? Have you ever done that?
Not an AK-47, but like 22s, yeah.
Oh,
like
okay,
rifles.
okay.
And you shoot skeet on the range.
All right.
And it's all people around you. Like there's people, the professionals there watching. It's not like you're getting drunk. It's like you're having one singular beer.
So what do you wish people, as a gun owner and as a gun enthusiast, what do you wish people would ask you when they like meet you? So they see your NRA sticker. What are some things you wish people would actually ask you?
Probably why, like, I feel strongly about having guns, or not like having guns, but like being able to protect oneself instead of just assuming that like I hate the assumption that people, when they think about like assault rifles, that anyone that owns an assault rifle wants to go out and kill somebody. I've had someone say that to me before, and I'm like, I do not. Like I own assault rifles, and I'm not going to hurt anybody with it.
Yeah.
It's just for fun. It's for protection. It's for
Well, it's actually simple math if you think about it. A bad guy has a gun in public and is about to hurt a bunch of people. A good guy is also there and he has a gun. What do you think he's going to do? Is he going to prevent a lot of people from being hurt? Potentially. You want to have that balance. Like, think about it. The bad guys don't give a damn about our laws. They don't care about what you care about. As a matter of fact, they can't wait to take your stuff. They can't wait to take your car. They can't wait to break up in your house and take your stuff. They can't wait to, assault you or somebody that you love. So just imagine, the bad guys are going to do what bad guys do. Isn't it good for good guys to be equally prepared, if not more prepared, and operate with good intent, knowing that if they are around, they're going to make sure that you're good? I mean, just consider that. That's something that we all need to consider. There is a yin and a yang in this whole thing. We can't be fearful of guns themselves because guns don't kill people. People kill people, period. There's no such thing as gun violence. There's a such thing as violence. I mean, when somebody gets stabbed to death, we don't say knife violence. When somebody get ran over, we don't say car violence. I mean, vehicular homicide is a thing and all those things. But come on, guys, we need to be more adult about this and just have more conversations. And sometimes stop being so locked in, step by step with a political party that make you believe, they manipulate you to think a certain way so that you can vote or toward their narrative. That's it. That's all it's about at the end of the day. But you want the good guys to have the weapons. That's what you want, at least until police show up. Because the good guys don't want to kill people. The good guys want to make sure that good people are not killed. Okay? Just remember that.
So here, this is actually kind of a really cool conversation because it's like the stereotypes that we make of like all Muslims are, or poor people are this, or white people X, whatever it is, like Christians this. It's like all these things that we can say would be like people who own assault rifles are all like this kind of thing. So it's the same. It sort of goes around in lots of different ways. Do you have any final questions?
Yeah, just one question. So you say about protecting yourself. So protecting yourself against what? Animals, I understand. Like you said, you have bears on your property.
People, break-ins in your house. Mm-hmm. It happens all over the country. It happened at State College where an older gentleman at the Ramada, like last year, where the guy broke into his house after shooting up the bar. And broke into his house. That's something that you could have something to protect yourself from. It's not necessarily going out and always having it on you, but having a rifle or having a pistol in your home to protect yourself from people or animals or, I'm a big Second Amendment person, government.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, slightly.
So How was it to talk? How was it to be up here talking?
I'm a little shaky.
But you're nice. You're doing a nice job.
Thank you.
How is it for the two of you?
It was okay.
It's nice?
Yeah.
It's like it's good to ask questions. And like, did you learn something?
Yeah.
You learned something?
perspective.
Yeah, I learned something. Did you learn something?
Yeah.
Just by talking about your thoughts?
Yeah, just wanted to.
So, what could make it easier or better? Anything? Is there anything I could do that would have made this easier for you?
No.
Anything for you?
No.
For you? Okay, so listen. So this is just an example of a case study. I mean, I did this because it's interesting. I don't know. It's kind of interesting to get international students or people who are not born inside the United States to have an opportunity to ask Americans questions, right? We don't do that, surprisingly. Like, we're always talking at each other and yelling at each other, but we're not really engaging. And so this is just one tiny piece. We'll do more starting next class. But anyway, thanks. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Emily, Carol,
Shout out to
and-
Emily.
what is it? Naman. Yeah. Naman.
Shout
Thanks,
out to
Mike.
Emily.
God. All right, listen, man. Let me just do, since we have a hot minute. Hey, Nish and Joy, can you just come out really fast for a second? I just want to introduce you to the class. And so we just kind of see like in some ways, what's happening behind the scenes. And
All right, so I really wanted to show that to you guys because and I got another video that I'm about to show you, though, so don't go anywhere. Please make sure you hit that like button. That would be absolutely amazing. All right, so shout out to Emily. Whoever raised that young lady, they did an amazing job. Shout out to your dad, shout out to your mom, shout out to your community, shout out to your teachers for allowing you to be you without them having to push you to be whatever they want you to be based off of their political views and whatnot. And I believe that it's unfortunate that that you can't bring your guns. That I think that a gun holder, a gun owner, a responsible gun owner should be at universities, be it the teacher, security, somebody should be there because we already know sometimes at a spirit of a moment, someone's going through something in life and they just want to come there and take it out on all of the kids because they don't agree with this, that, and the other. And there should be a responsible person that can protect these individuals. There was just now a shooting not too long ago at Morgan University. There's shootings at many colleges all the daggone time, and there's almost never someone there who's a responsible gun owner who could be there to help and prevent all these deaths from occurring. And I think that this young lady did an amazing job. I actually need to practice myself. I am a horrible, horrible shot. I hired a trainer and everything. I think I'm just silly. I still like to hold the gun sideways from Southeast DC. I think that it look cool. All the movies that I like to watch, they hold the gun sideways. Be like, break yourself, fool. You gotta hold it sideways. It look cool. Look cool. And put your shades on and all that other stuff. But I think she did an amazing job. And I see what you guys are saying as well about her parenting. Answering the question is good. Is a good way for the government. Hold on one second. Shout out to this young South Florida DCL. LFR family answering the question is a good way for government to find out who holds. So for the reason I will not participate. Oh, you wouldn't participate. You're not going to participate because the government are watching us and they're trying to make sure that what they're watching us and they're checking for our answers to see if we're gun holders and gun owners. I know you don't want the government to know all your business. I get it, but we're just here for the conversation. I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable. If I make you feel uncomfortable, I don't apologize. That's your business. Shout out to you all. And Lisa Marie, I saw Lisa Marie pulled up. Hey, Lisa Marie. Yeah. See, we got some people in this. What's going on, Lisa Marie? And I saw that Mr. Wednesday is in here under an alias. So shout out to him as well. All right. So y'all, if y'all like that one, you're going to love this next one because I pulled up a couple ones that I thought that you guys would really enjoy and something that will be, good for a conversation. All right. Now, all right. Let me see here. Hold on one second. All right. What up? Who goofy, Michael? Who goofy, bruh? Somebody said I'm goofy. What's going on? Hey, Michael, are you still here, bro? Yeah. All right, so we're gonna check this joint out right here. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments. Also, again, just to let you guys know, I am officially coaching. All right, YouTube coaching. If you want to know anything about growing on YouTube, please hit me up so that I can show you some things. I can share some things with you that will help your channel take off. I am not an expert. I am not a guru, but I have learned some things over the years that can help you grow. All right. I know some people that are doing some amazing things right now. One has 137,000 subscribers on his channel right now. And I didn't help him get that 130,000, but I did help him, his channel start to move in that right direction by giving him some keys to go in that direction. So yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and check this joint out. And y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know. All right, let me go and get this off the screen and get this up on the screen. And let's have some fun. Shout out to Australia's, what's this, Sky News in Australia. I do not like the fact, now I do like Sky News Australia, but let me tell you something right now. I do not like the fact that other countries make so much fun of what happens here in America. I don't like that. I don't at all. They think it's absolutely hilarious. Why do they think it's hilarious? Because it is. It is. Other countries are taking us for a joke. They really are. And we allow them to because, I don't know, people are just goofy, man. They're ridiculous. All right, so let's go and check this out. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know. Please hit the like button for me. That'd be dope.
Now it's time for Lefties Losing It. And I think we're ready to hear more pronouns and expressions of gender identity. Are you homoflexible? Perhaps you're pan or trixic? No, I don't know what any of these words mean either.
Hi, my name's Queenie and my pronouns are they, them. When I post about my gender identity and my sexuality, when I say that I don't want any labels, that is not an invitation for you to speculate on who I am or what I am. It's not a guessing game for you to play over whether I'm a girl or a boy, about what's in my pants, or if I'm pan or bi or trixic or homoflexible or gray romantic.
Homoflexible, gray romantic,
or anything else. You don't need to fully understand the nuances of gender identity or sexuality to know that each person knows who they are better than you ever will.
Yes, there are new identities and pronouns popping up every hour, it seems, but how many things can you identify as at the same time? See if you can beat this millennial list.
I am a white, transmasculine, femme, non-binary, temporarily mostly able-bodied, neurodivergent, obsessive...
No, you are not. If you got to read it, if you got to have a script, if you need a damn teleprompter to tell me what you are not that. All right? You don't need a teleprompter to tell me what you are. The lady that just now came before you, I'm sorry, the homo, I don't know what it was. The they, them person that just now was talking was saying a person knows who they are more than anyone else. And I believe that. A person do know who they are. But you're making up stuff. Every one of you are making up stuff to a point where you need a damn teleprompter to read what you are. I am a white trans masculine. What?
Compulsive, chronically ill, culturally Jewish, Unitarian Universalist, non-monogamous, demi-low romantic, gray demi-bisexual, survivor of acute and complex trauma, millennial, and cat parent in mental health recovery.
Her parents suck. Your parents did a horrible job. If this is your identity right now, like look at this screen. If all these things, a Unitarian Universalist, a non-monogamous, culturally Jewish, chronically ill, obsessive compulsive, neurodivergent, what? Demi-low, romantic, cat person. What? Come on, guys. Your parents failed. They failed you. They failed.
And complex trauma, millennial and cat parent in mental health recovery.
Demi-low romantic, chronically ill Unitarian Universalist, transmasculine, I've lost track already. Let's hear now from a leftie who's been losing it for some time now. One time Oscar nominee when she was known as Ellen Page, star of the hit film Juno. But she has since transitioned to Elliot Page, an enthusiastic trans activist who claims that being LGBTQIA++ is not niche.
Often called like niche, you know, queer things niche. 30% of young people identify as LGBTQ+. So I'm like, I'm sorry, this is not niche. You tell really specific stories about like cis het people. I'm not calling that odd plot niche. Thank you.
That did not deserve a daggone applause. And you don't look well. You look sick. And listen, if you are sick, yo, I hope your health improves. All right, I hope your health improves. But come on, that's not it. That's not it. Sometimes in life we achieve so much and we have so much success that we get bored and we just want to make up something. We want to find something to do. That seems to be what Hollywood has been doing, and they're ruining people's lives. And that lady Ellen Page that we just now seen, oh my gracious. And she used to be such a cutie pie in my opinion. I guess she just felt like, okay, I'm not growing the way these other women are growing, and she has to do movies with busty people, and she's not being looked at by the men who find these other women attractive. So you created this character. That now you that's backed by a community of people, and they clap for you, and you're like, yeah, this is it right here. This is it. No, it's not it. And also, thank you so much for the super chat, guys. I really appreciate it. I saw one come in earlier. Hold on one second. I'm trying to find it. There you go. All right. So shout out to Papo Naya, Shelly. Thank you so much for the super chat. Side mount your optic gangster. I don't know what that means, but guess what? I appreciate you giving me that information. And also, shake my wingalang. Neurodivergent is literally a made-up word to call themselves bat sugar honey iced tea crazy in a nice way. Well, if that's what it is, then that's what it is. But thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it, guys. And please hit the like button. That would be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I'm sure I read a good book about that by Abigail Schreier, Irreversible Damage, the Transgender Craze Seducing Our Daughters. But Paige is right. There are a lot of young people identifying as anything other than just an ordinary girl or boy. I mean, who wants to be ordinary? I'm reminded of this classic clip from a Washington, D.C. Pride rally in 22, where journalist Savannah Hernandez asked people how they identify.
I am genderqueer, transmasc, and queer.
What's transmasc?
Transmasc is like people under the non-binary umbrella identifying like or presenting masc.
Masculine?
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm trans and my sexuality is unlabeled. I use he, him pronouns.
Yeah, and I use he, they pronouns.
Tell us what you guys identify as. We're asking everyone here today.
Gay. Gay.
Yo, that has to be the funniest thing. And honestly, that's what I accept that. I accept that, bro. She said, can you tell me what you are? And this brother said, gay as F. That's it. That's it. That defines all of you. All of them are just gay as F. That's it. If you want to be gay, be gay. Be gay as a mug if you want to. It's your business. It's your prerogative. But y'all are creating it's like a video game. And it's like they get extra points and and they move up to certain levels, if they have more ways to describe who they are and confuse the hell out of whoever they're talking to. It's ridiculous. It's like trying to create something that's not already there simply so that you can stand out, and you're doing a whole lot for attention. That's it. You're doing a whole lot for attention, and that's unfortunate. Okay.
Cis, what is it? Cisgender male. There we go.
I don't know. Gender neutral or gender fluid. I think that's what they said. I don't know. I'm confused.
We're all confused, lady. Let's see if there is any more clarity with some others at the rally.
He, she, her, they. She.
Pronouns are he, him. Sometimes use they. I don't give a
I guess you could call me gay. I'm homo-flexible, really. I do like some women, but mostly men.
This dude said homo-flexible. Homo-flexible.
She, her, it. I feel like, honestly, it should not be a bad thing. Like, I've talked to people who go with they and them. I'm like, well...
You're not an it. It should not be a bad thing. It is not a bad thing. It just does not describe a person. A human being is not an it. You're not an it. And someone did point out something. I was like, go ahead, be gay. If you're going to be gay, then be gay. Hey, do your thing. Be gay. And someone pointed out, and rightfully so, and I appreciate you pointing this out. They said, no. Don't be gay. We need more people. Like, our whole purpose in life is to create more people to keep this thing going. We got to keep this going. So just do the math. I mean, do they not care about the future? Do you not care about where we would be if we stop creating people? I mean, have we thought about that? Have we considered that? Have we saw that a lot of the immigrants are starting to surpass people in this country? I think they've already jumped over African Americans. I don't think African Americans aren't the leading minority anymore. I believe that's Hispanics. And I believe they're about to surpass white Americans as well. We need to make more people. These internationals, these immigrants that are coming across our borders, they are still creating people. Yeah, they're going to fall into so we can just be super gay and make up terms and stop having kids. We need to have families, guys. This is how we secure what we've built. Like, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into everything that we enjoy today. When we're taking it for granted and feeling like, look, I'm going to let y'all focus on family. I'm just going to be super whatever I want to be. Call me it. It does not matter. But guess what's not going to happen? No other people are coming from this person. We're not reproducing more people. You're missing the mark. You really are. Now, I do realize some people out there can't have children. I get it. But you can still move with the same values and morals that lends itself to a greater nation. In my opinion, this does not. In my opinion. And no, I'm not a phobe of any type. I'm not afraid of any of them, because that's what a phobia is. A phobia is being afraid of it. I'm not afraid of you all, nor do I discriminate, because I don't care. Like, it does not matter to me. It matters to Savannah. Shout out to Sav Says for being the woman on the street with the microphone in their face, trying to figure out what's going on with the mess that y'all have created. But that's exactly what it is. It's a mess that you all created. And honestly, I have to say this too. This comes, like, people do actually, are actually gay. You know, they feel like that's who they are. But the great majority of the people who are on this train nowadays, they're doing it because it's popular. They're doing it because it's the thing to do. And now what you're doing is you're blatantly disrespecting the people that accepted you into their community, the LGBs and the QIA pluses and all that. You're blatantly disrespecting those few individuals who feel that way and felt that way for an extremely long time simply because it's the thing to do. It's a fad. But I'm not going to say that again because I might get in trouble.
The grammar of things, how would you want to represent yourself? I was like, I mean, I guess it, because it's like, you're it, you're the it.
I'd be careful before referring to people as it. Not everyone is going to appreciate it. But that was Washington, D.C. It's a strange place. Only 4% voted for Trump. Surely we wouldn't have that sort of confusion in Texas.
They, she. They, he, non-binary, trans mask.
Bisexual. I'm just trans.
I'm a gay male pup.
Yeah.
Gay male pup?
Yeah.
Transgender, he, him.
I'm cis, she, her.
Probably non-binary, yeah, would be the best.
What about you? Bi?
You're not a cis, she, her. This young lady said that she is cis, she, her. No, you are a woman. You are a girl. You are a lady. You are a naturally born female. That's what you are. You're not cis. I mean, you're somebody's cis if you got siblings. But other than that, you're not cis. Stop that mess, man.
Cis, she, her.
Probably non-binary, yeah, would be the best.
What about you? Bi?
A lesbian. Bye-bye, bye-bye.
I like frogs.
Bye-bye.
I'm sorry? I like frogs, not people.
I'm sorry, what? Whose little goofy daughter is that? I like frogs, not people.
I like frogs too. Now to Democrat stalwart and strategist James Carville, losing it over Trump increasing his lead in the latest polls, particularly in those crucial swing states.
And Trump's more ahead than he's ever been. It's going the wrong way. It's not working. Everything that we're throwing is spaghetti at a wall, and none of it is sticking, me included. And it's hard when you're starting your 80th year, and you know, like anybody else, I have an opinion of myself, and the opinion I've come to is I don't matter. And you know, we gotta like try to think of something different, because what we're doing is really, really not working.
What the hell are you talking about? That right there, sir, is what I would call, what does Kamala do all the time? Yeah, that was word salad. You said a whole lot of nothing. You made not one point whatsoever. But he's 80. He's coming across his 80 year. I did hear that part. And old is the goal. And I am a respectful man who do not disrespect my elders. So respectfully, sir, shut the hell up. You didn't say anything.
I don't know. How about trying to formulate policies that don't destroy the country? That could be an idea. How about not becoming some sad copy of a banana republic where the ruling party tries to jail their main political rival? How about not being lefties losing it on a daily basis? That might see a bump in Biden's numbers because, you know, things are pretty grim when even CNN can't hide the truth anymore.
Look, these Sunbelt battleground states, frankly, for the Joe Biden campaign, these numbers are an absolute disaster.
Shout out to, hey, let me tell you something. That's good right there. That's good right there. Let me tell y'all, look at these numbers. Look at these numbers. And guess what? Biden is going everywhere. He's on a world tour right now, giving out as much as he can give out. Listen, I want to give out, let's give $80 billion to schools so that nobody ever have to pay for schools again. And not only schools, but HBCUs, historically black colleges and universities. We're going to give the money to them. I'm like, where's the money coming from? He's like, all right, so we're going to do this over the span of 20, 50 years. And where we get the money from, don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. We just want to make sure that they vote for us, that they stay voting blue no matter who. Joe Biden did a horrible job. A horrible job, bruh. Ain't nobody voting for you, man. Look at these numbers.
The smallest lead is in Arizona for Donald Trump. He's up 6. Look at this, 9 in Georgia, 13 in Nevada. My goodness gracious, my God. That is a huge lead. No Democrat has lost that state since John Kerry lost it back in 2004. How about these Great Lake battleground states? This is something that the Joe Biden campaign can work with.
Now, that's why they want to lock Trump up so bad, because they can't stop the dude. And guess what, guys? I'm not no huge Trumper. I'm not. Shout out to the people who are, but I think Trump is amazing. I think he's dope. And I think he can, if he gets back in office, and I'm hoping that all these cases that are against him drop, they quit the malarkey, they quit the BS, and they allow this man to do what he can to fix things, because our last president effed things up, okay? So I think Trump could fix that, all right? I really do. I really do. This right here is not no, I got to vote for the best of both evils. Nah, it's not that. So stop saying that. One man is clearly better than the other. One man clearly have better policies. One man clearly have enough heart to get out there and just make it happen and not care too much about hurting people's feelings. One man is not pandering to a group of individuals, whereas another is. And the people he's pandering to, he's lying to. Because once he get their votes, he's doing nothing for them. But we'll come back to that.
Yes, the Joe Biden team can work with that, but why is Trump doing so well in those Sun Belt states like Nevada, Georgia and Arizona? You're going to love this answer from CNN. The CNN audience probably didn't like it, but you will.
When you're looking into the numbers, why do you think Biden is doing better in the Great Lakes and Trump is doing so much better in the Sun Belt?
Yeah, the Trump coalition is changing. That's basically what's cooking here. This is at least one of the big reasons why. So this is among likely voters in all these battleground states we just spoke about. Back in 2020, 84% of the Trump campaigns, the Trump coalition was white. Look where it is now. It's 78%. The non-white portion of the Trump coalition, it was 13% in 2020. Look at this now. It's 19%. So the Trump coalition is becoming more diverse. And, of course, those Sun Belt battleground states are more diverse than the Great Lake battleground states.
You're looking at the Nevadas and the Arizonas here.
Of course. If you look at Nevada, Arizona, heavy Hispanic population, Georgia, heavily African-American population. Michigan does have some black voters in it, but Pennsylvania and Wisconsin are heavily, heavily white.
Well, are they polling the immigrants? Are they polling the immigrants as they allow them to cross the borders as fast and as wide as they want to? Are they polling them to say, are you voting for Biden? Okay, cool. Come on. Who you voting for? Trump? You go back. Security? Get them. Who you voting for? Biden or Trump? Biden? Okay, come on. Who you voting for? Trump? Security? Who you voting for? Security? Who you voting for? Trump? Security? Like, we're just going to send everybody back that's not going to support their narrative, man.
Yes, Trump's non-white vote has jumped around 50%, and the whiter the state, the better Joe Biden is doing. Doesn't that smash the media's tired old narratives? Now to North Carolina, where some lefty students lost it at Duke University's commencement ceremony on Sunday because the guest speaker was Jerry Seinfeld, who has the audacity to be white, male, heterosexual, and even worse, he is a Jew who supports Israel. The lefties couldn't handle that. Some of them got up and walked off as the crowd booed.
So what's the big deal about domestic speaking?
I'm pretty sure the crowd were booing all those lefties who were walking off. But I do wonder what Jerry Seinfeld could have said that would be so objectionable that you couldn't possibly stomach it. So you had to get up and walk off and miss a massive milestone in your academic career. This is possibly the most controversial parts of the speech I'm about to play you, and a trigger warning for the crazy people.
Privilege is a word that has taken quite a beating lately. Privilege today seems to be the worst thing you can have. I would like to take a moment to defend it. Again, a lot of you are thinking, I can't believe they invited this guy. Too late. I say, use your privilege. I grew up a Jewish boy from New York. That is a privilege if you want to be a comedian. My point is we're embarrassed about things we should be proud of. And
hey, shout out to Whoopi Goldberg. She also grew up as a Jewish boy from wherever she grew up from, because she changed her name to a Jewish boy's name, Whoopi Goldberg. That was not right. I'm sorry, Whoopi. I apologize. That was not nice. That was not nice. She's not a boy.
To be a comedian.
And she's not Jewish.
My point is we're embarrassed about things we should be proud of and proud of things we should be embarrassed about. So on my staff in the 90s, we had a lot of Harvard guys. They were fantastic, but I could never understand why these guys were so embarrassed about being from Harvard. They would never talk about it. They would never mention it. I'm not talking about Harvard now. I'm talking about the way it used to be. You're never going to believe this. Harvard used to be a great place to go to school.
Joining me now is filmmaker and journalist Ami Horowitz. Ami, President Joe Biden is notorious for repeating lies, verifiable lies, over and over again. And
did y'all see when Ami Horowitz went to a Palestine protest that was in, I don't know what city it was in. It probably was in New York, DC, California. Don't know. I will be misspeaking if I tried to tell you where it was. But he went to a Palestinian protest in America, and he was holding an American flag, and they assaulted him. They ran this dude up out of there. They ran him up out of there. That's crazy. On American soil? That is nuts. Also, shout out to the Duke University students who decided to protest on their graduation simply because somebody have a different way of looking at things than you. You did not walk a stage in 2020 because of COVID, and now in 2024, after busting your tail to graduate from a school as prestigious as Duke University, because somebody says something or somebody's speaking that you don't like, you get up and leave after all of your family members and friends decide to come all that way to support you as you graduated. That's what you did. We're getting more and more and more and more selfish by the moment. And I doubt God is pleased. I doubt God is pleased. But anyway, I'm just going to let that be there.
And the latest example is the claim that inflation was at 9% when he took office.
I think inflation has gone slightly up. It was at 9% when I came in, and it's now down around 3%. And bringing down inflation was 9% when I came to office. 9%.
Inflation was actually 1.4% when Biden was sworn in.
Why does he keep doing these? I mean, these are things you can check.
Now, when he misspeaks like this, is this his dementia? Is this his old age? Or is this him just outright lying? Y'all let me know in the comments, please. I would love to know. Is this his dementia? Is this his old age? Or is he just outright lying? And don't hold back. I can't wait to see what y'all say.
They're not just matters of opinion.
No, it's, well, he was right in the sense that it was 9% a year after he came into office. No, on the inflation issue itself, he's made many, many lies. For example, that inflation was because of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, when a simple math equation shows you the majority of the inflation actually came prior to the invasion of Ukraine. I mean, we can go on and on. We could talk about how his uncle was eaten by cannibals. Yes, that was something he actually claimed to be a fact. We could talk about he's arrested in Delaware for civil rights violations. And frankly, the worst of all, when he continuously says that his son was killed in Afghanistan, when his son actually tragically died of cancer afterwards. But despicably, he loves to trot that out when he's talking to families who lost kids in wars. He continues to trot out that particular lie. Particularly despicable and terrible. No, but of course, he's never going to be called on it because he's parroting what the mainstream media wants to hear. This one is, again, the issue is the verifiability. If you're going to lie, Joe, lie is something that can't be checked. That would be my suggestion to you, a little gift for you. That's all I'm saying.
It's just incredible. Like, yeah, inflation was once 9%, but during your term, when you inherited office, the inflation was almost at rock bottom. So,
and even if it was 9%, bro, you know you did not do a service for the country. You know this, and I don't even know why his people are lying to him and having him think anything else. Well, you know what? I'm gonna be quiet because I don't know a whole lot about politics. I don't know if y'all know this yet, but I don't know a whole lot about politics. And honestly, most times I don't care to know a whole lot about politics because it's a whole bunch of lying. Young man just now put inside the comment section, I see most people said he's lying. Everyone's saying he's lying. All of the above, he's gaslighting. He has limencia. That's a good one, Theta Zord. Biden has always been a racist, plagiarizing, a racist, plagiarizing dumbass. Okay, all right. Hey, don't get me in trouble, Jared. Go ahead, brother. Don't get me in trouble, man. I'm like Ron Burgundy. If y'all write a comment, I'm going to read it. All right. Lying bigly. Biden inflation was at 9% when he came in. Sounds to me like he was with his son filled with weed smoke. Well, hey, his son is not. His son is filled with cocaine smoke. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't no such thing as cocaine smoke, but y'all picking up what I'm putting down. And shout out to Long Black Train, who says, if you've been paying attention, he's been in politics for 55 years or more, and he's been lying the entire time, even plagiarizing speeches from other presidents. So it's been happening for a long time, lying. Let me see, it's always the other way around. His administration is responsible for 9% inflation today, while under Trump, it was under 2%. Biden is lying. When is he not lying? Shout out to Mike. Let me see. Cannibals won't eat Bidens because they have no taste. All right. Cannibals won't eat Bidens, like any Biden, none of the Bidens, because okay, all right, I get you on that. Mental illness to escape prosecution. That's another way of looking at it. All right. So most of you guys are saying the same thing. Oh, okay, Jared, I can't say that. Jared just now wrote something I cannot say, and I would advise no content creator to say on the thing. Inflation was at 1.4% when Biden took office. Shout out to Lisa Marie for pulling that information. I appreciate it. This is why we don't smoke crack, kids. He's been a pathological liar all his political life. You guys are hitting on all points. Mental illness don't escape the residency, though. So at the end of the day, guys, we already know that he's a liar. Ami Horowitz is talking to the people at and honestly, I have no interest in hearing this interview with Ami Horowitz. But shout out to Sky News Australia for sharing it. All right, guys. So today we covered a conversation from Penn State. Dr. James, I forget his name, James, God gracious, where he brought in a young lady, shout out to Emily. Out of all of his students, he had hundreds of students inside the lecture hall at Penn State, and he called up one of his students who was a 2A gun-toting, gun-loving American, and she had a 2A sticker on her laptop. She also had a Trump supporting sticker on her laptop. He showed that to the entire class. He called her a crazy gun nut, but he was just saying that in jest because he liked to say that to his brother as well, who is also responsible with guns and appreciate the fact that he has a right and it's a law that protects him to be able to defend his family and anyone else that he's around if he's holding his gun. So shout out to him. But it was a phenomenal conversation. She schooled that man. She really did. She schooled the entire class. He didn't give his opinion. He allowed other students to do it. That's a good way to do it. But I'm certain that he wanted to give some points for the left as well. But I love the fact that he allowed these young people to have conversations unencumbered, without interjecting too much, without trying to take it another direction, without trying to debate them based off of his own political views. So shout out to him for that. Then we did some Sky News Australia, where they was pointing out lefties who are losing it. All sorts of individuals who just feel like they need to play make-believe in life and say, screw the way that we built the country, screw the plans that we have to maintain and protect the country. We don't care about that. All we care about is making up our own definitions of who we believe we are, want to be. They're in Fantasy Island. Everybody's walking around looking like a daggone avatar and trying to make up all of these different names and putting words together to describe themselves, just to say that I don't want to be like you. I don't want to have a family. I feel some certain type of way because my mental illness has not been taken care of or squared away, or they was just coddled. A lot of these individuals were raised properly, and then they got to a point where they saw that their parents couldn't do anything. Parents can't spike me. Parents can't fuss at me in a certain type of way. They can't hold me accountable anymore. So they started doing whatever the hell they want to do. That's pretty much what it is. And someone put in a really good statement inside the comment section. They said, based off of how they are presenting themselves, if you put 2 men and 2 women inside of a room and you come back 100 years, you come back 10 years, you come back 10 months, you come back a year later, no more children. That's all that's there. Society is done. And guess what? A lot of people don't even care about it. They don't care. They're like, bring as many people over here as possible. We're done with it. They might as well have it. We're done with our country. We don't appreciate our country. And they're not listening to other people in other nations. People look at the United States as the land of milk and honey. They look at United States as a place to chase your dreams and to make a life and a living for your families. That's how they look at this place, as being the one place in the world that's structured properly enough that everyone can get their fair share just by going after it. That's all. Nobody's going to disrespect you, make you feel bad for being different. Just everybody add to the pie. And we're going out of our way to destroy it. I don't understand it. But I wanted to make sure I held that for you guys. Terry, thank you so much. I want to start. I'm about to shout out some names because I appreciate you guys being here with me. Shout out to Free Spirit, Fada Udade, Terry Winters, George. This is Outright Lying. Free Spirit, the Zenith. This South Florida DCL. A Free America is a Safe America 2A. Shout out to you. Looks like Biden accepted a debate with Trump. This is going to be entertaining. He did? Where did you see that? Where did you see that? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. He did? It's not going to be fair. What? Get out of here. Okay. Hold on one second. This is not it. Let me see here. Somebody said that Biden accepted. Okay. Y'all lucky I don't have any time to check this out. All right. So shout out to Courtney. Shout out to Angel. Angel, thank you so much for pulling up and helping out. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Lisa Marie, always. Thank you so much. You always pull up. You always help out. I appreciate you. Tabitha, I saw you pulled up and you said hello. Thank you so much for being here, for helping out per usual. Much love to you guys. Y'all are absolutely amazing. 010101BE, thank you so much for pulling up. Mr. Wednesday, thank you so much for pulling up and helping out. I really appreciate it. And everyone that participated inside of the comment section, Theta Zord, Puff Puff, Vicky Boyd, Glamour Unicorn, my man that tried to get me in trouble a couple of times. Where's his name? Jared Dupree. Jared Dupree, thank you so much, man. You tried to get me in trouble by writing a couple of things and making me read it. I'm like Ron. I told you I'm like Ron Jeremy. I mean, what's his name? What's his name? Not Ron Jeremy. From the what's the name of that movie? Will Ferrell, and he will read whatever's on the teleprompter. Something like something like Joe Biden, who reads whatever is on the teleprompter. Ron Burgundy, not Ron Jeremy. Ron Burgundy. There you go, Ron Burgundy. Burgundy, not Jeremy. Who is Jeremy? Who is Ron Jeremy? All right, that name sounds familiar. All right, but shout out to you all. Terry Winters, I appreciate you pulling up. Thank you guys. If you have not hit the like button already, please make sure you do so. If you think that this was cool or entertaining enough, or edutaining enough, or just interesting to watch, please consider sharing this on your other platforms that you're on. That would be absolutely amazing. And here's my information below for anyone who want to get some information for YouTube. You want to learn how to grow on YouTube, okay? Reach out to me. And I'm gonna say this: most times I don't feel like I look good enough to get on the camera. I don't feel like I have the knowledge to get on the camera, because I see other content creators get out there and they do so great with their commentary. They're amazing with going out there and getting content that their supporters and subscribers and community would appreciate. And that bogs me down sometimes. Even if I have great ideas, I can have great ideas. I got the cameras and the lights and the microphones and all this other stuff. I have the community, but I still doubt myself on a daily basis. If that's what's holding you back, listen, all I'm gonna say is this: something that helped me from time to time, helped me still, is when I talk to myself in the mirror and I just say, look, you are who you are. I love you. I got your back if nobody else got you. All right. You are supported. You got this. You have a job to do. God put you in position. Let's get it done. All right. Shout out to Myron Golden, who taught me how to say this one prayer. God, bless me with the wisdom to do the thing that you put me on this earth to do in a way that pleases you and serve the people that you will have me to serve. And when God answers me and say, you need to talk to your people, you need to make the best of your platform, that's exactly what I do. I cut on that camera and I get over whatever little fears, whatever insecurities I may have, and I get it popping. If that's you and you want to do content, but you just don't believe that you'll be good on a camera or something like that, I'm trying to tell you that right now, you will be fine. You will be amazing. You are a good person. You're one of one. Nobody else in this world is like you. You probably have a doppelganger somewhere in this world that look like you, but you don't have anybody in this world that act like you, act exactly like you, have the same story as you, and people need to hear your point of view. So if you cut on the camera and you say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and start producing some content myself, but I don't know where to start. I want to start a YouTube channel, but I don't know where to start. I don't know how to edit these videos. I don't know what softwares to use. I don't know what microphones to get. Let me tell you something. You don't even need all of that. Only thing you need is that computer that's in your pocket that's called a phone. That phone, that's all you need. The phone would do it all. You don't need all of that other stuff. You don't need all that other stuff. I was able to grow a couple of 100,000 subscribers on YouTube with just my phones. Just my phones. If you go back and look at my older videos, you will see that I was driving in the car, doing car tests, listening to music, recording myself. You guys drive and listen to music all the time, but then I'll stop it. And this is where I presented who I am. My personality didn't change. You know, my love for God and family would never change. And my 2 pennies added toward the world. You don't have to be special to add your 2 pennies. Your 2 pennies is necessary in order to lift someone else up. That's why we're all capable of raising a family. We're all capable of helping our children raise their children because we have years on this earth of experience and love and ups and downs. And our 2 pennies could potentially change or save somebody's life. So if you're thinking about being a content creator, you don't know where to start, maybe you're insecure about how you look, how you sound, maybe you think you're too old to do any of that, you're not. You are not. Shout out to Kev on stage. He's a comedian. He said one time, he said, just do 1 video per day. About 6 years ago, I seen that video on Instagram. Do 1 video per day, just 1 video, post 1 video per day. It could be a short video, it could be a long video of you talking about anything. And I promise you, your channel will start to move. If you need some strategy on how to move forward, reach out to me with the word coach. All right. If you don't have any original ideas, but you're like, I can do that. I'm funny. My family enjoy me whenever we're having get-togethers. They're laughing at me. Whenever I'm at work, my coworkers tell me that I'm pretty cool and I'm pretty creative and I have talents and I have gifts. Well, we all have talents and gifts, but we are not to bury those talents and gifts. That's from the Bible. Y'all know what the Bible is, right? Basic instructions before leaving earth. That's where it is. So stop denying the power that God placed inside of you. Cut on that camera and do your thing. And if you need some guidance, please hit me up with the word coach and I'll make sure I square you away. All right, guys, I got to go because my 11:30 is pulling up. That's where I coach people on a daily basis from 11:30 to sometimes 1:30. Yesterday it was to like 1:40 and I had to be like, it's over. We're done. But we have a good time. We find growth. Most people that work with me, they reach monetization in under 30 days. That's from 0 to 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000 watch hours. Or if you're posting shorts, then that's 10 million. That's 10 million views. All right. You got to get, listen, it's a whole lot that goes into this, but guess what? It's not. It's really simple. It's really simple. If I can do it, college dropout, didn't even finish my first year, and I'm able to learn all of this stuff and teach it to other people, and they're able to change their lives in some type of way. They're able to make some money in some type of way. They're able to learn a skill, which is social media, because that's where we're moving. Everything is becoming social media. AI, y'all heard about AI. You might want to get in on that too and start learning about some Chat GPT, some Journey, some Claude AI, some what? Where's my daggone book? I got a book filled with AI tools that we can start learning and using right away. And it will help you and your family right now. It will help you be able to help your children with their homework and all those things, help them write and all those things. It will help you write the book that you've been trying to write since ever. Like I started a book, but I never finished it. I started like 3 books and never finished it. You need to finish those books. All right. You need to teach people what you're great at. And that's what I'm here for. Again, reach out to me with the word coach. Oh yeah, look at the guns. I'm sorry for showing the guns. I just get excited when my workouts are starting to show that they're working because I'm a little guy. I'm a slim guy. All right. See y'all. Love y'all. All my blues. Thank you so much for helping out. All the people who submitted a cash app. Not a cash app. A super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Everybody who liked this video, thank you so much. Everyone that shared this video, thank you so much. I'll see y'all on the live stream. Hopefully y'all had a good time and we'll make it happen.